back after our spectacular victory last game, which happens very rarely.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, so we'll see what we're able to do in the third Mytho pack called A Phantom of Truth, which is part of what cycle again, Jim? What's the name of the cycle?
We're in the Path to Carcosa.
Path to Carcosa cycle, that's correct. So, scenario 5, A Phantom Truth. Check the campaign log, Jeb.
Oh crap.
It's right in front of you, fool.
I know that. It's just usually when they say stuff like that, it's like...
Alright. If the king claimed its victims.
Nope.
Alright. So we are not reading intro 1. We are going to intro 2.
Ooh.
It has been several weeks since the events in the asylum, and you are still no closer to the truth about the king in yellow and Carcosa. You have scoured the city for signs of the others Daniel had mentioned, the ones who are opening the path to Carcosa, but found nothing. Either the trail has gone cold, or they are no longer in Arkham. Perhaps Daniel truly was insane, and you are only following him deeper down the rabbit hole. Every night you toss and turn as you are subjected to vivid dreams of Carcosa. Its black stars, twisted suns, shattered moons, and twisted spires. Continue to dream number 1. Don't get lost.
We're dreaming.
Evidently. Oh wait, dream number... Okay. Sheesh. Look at all the different dreams there are.
Wow.
All the different dreams there are.
How do you get to them? It wasn't on that first page, right?
I looked like there's going to... I don't know if they're going to be choices or based on that, but we're going to find out in a second here. So dream number 1. You fall through the empty abyss of Halley. Creatures of unknown and impossible origin lurk just beyond the darkness of your sight. Hoster looms above you, magnificent and yet bound in his prison of madness, manipulating your torturous descent with a sole outstretched arm. Each investigator has earned the lost soul weakness. Wait, is it, shuffle 1 copy of this weakness into each investigator's deck. So we are going to do that real quick here.
Lost soul, weakness, madness, pact, revelation, check campaign log. If you have more or equal doubt than conviction, test book X, where X is your head. If you fail, take 2 damage. If you have more conviction than doubt, test head X, where X is your book. If you fail, take 2 damage. And we have more conviction than doubt. 3 conviction, no doubt is what we're at.
Now we're continuing to dream 2. Oh, they're all over the place here. Dream 2. Constance takes your hand and pulls you into the polished dance floor. Come now, don't be shy. Tonight is a night for dancing, for celebration. Check the campaign log. If the king claimed its victims, which we know it didn't because that was the first one, right?
Right.
If the above is not true, which it's not, if you intruded on a secret meeting...
Nope.
If you slayed the monsters at the dinner party...
Yep.
We go to dream 4. Smoke and embers float upwards into the starless night sky. The screams of burning creatures fill you with a horrid sense of accomplishment. They almost sound human. You consider, but you know that isn't true. Each investigator suffers 1 mental trauma? A trauma?
Wow.
I can't afford that. What do I start with now?
Now you're starting with 2.
2 traumas and is that just 2 traumas, or do I have a...
crap, I did the wrong one.
Or do I have a health one, too?
You have 2 traumas and 1 mental. Wait, you said mental trauma?
Yeah.
Oh, so 2 mental, 1 physical is what you're at.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm at 1 and 1 now.
What the heck? Continue to dream 6. This is awful. That stays for the game. That's like for the whole thing.
Guess he shouldn't have gone and killed all those people in that house.
I hate this game. I'm sorry, people. I'm trying to... They don't have the dreams in order, so I have to find them. The lights of the theater dim, and a spotlight shines on the stage. "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen," the creature exclaims. Its many tentacles reach across the stage, up to the rafters, and throughout the aisles. It tears the curtains down, and tattered red cloth falls all over the bulbous form. I don't know what Jeb's creature sound it was going to make, but we don't want to hear it. Check the dream log. If the police are suspicious of you...
Nope.
Otherwise, go to dream. So now we're on to dream 8. You peer in the mirror, and the stranger peers back at you. His gaze drills into your mind. The mirror shatters. Check the campaign log. If there are 3 or fewer tally marks under chasing the stranger.
Yep, we only have 2.
Continue to dream 9. You chase the stranger through dark, chilling passageways composed of hundreds of thousands of skeletal bodies. Skulls watch as you run, their mouths rattling a mocking taunt as you pass. The stranger reaches a solid wall of bone and is grabbed by bony hands and pulled into the wall. Their mocking laughs reach an awful crescendo. Off to dream 13. Daniel's voice calls out to you. "They are opening the path to Carcosa." Continue to awakening. You awaken from your fitful dream, sweating and gagging. This cannot go on any longer. You have only one option if you are to continue your investigation. You must find Nigel Engram, director of the King in Yellow, and architect of this madness. Only he will have the answers you seek. You pack your bags and plan your trip to Paris, the City of Lights. Check the campaign log. If Jordan Perry is listed under VIPs interviewed.
Nope.
Ah.
He did.
Otherwise, a skip to setup. So we get no bonus this time.
We're only going to get one other bonus.
We're not getting anything if I'm like, that, you know how bad that is for me?
Oh, I know.
Gather all the cards from the encounter sets. Phantom of Truth, which is...
Looks like a piano seashell type thing.
Okay, I don't know how you get that out of that, but I get what you're trying to say.
Church organs, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I see
evil...
because there's organs on that picture.
Evil portents.
Is that 2 moons?
Looks like it. Bache.
It looks like a little skeleton dinosaur. Kabutops, kind of.
Yeah, sure. I know. The Stranger, a guy with tentacles coming out his head.
Yep.
Agents of the Hofster.
It looks like a hook.
Yep.
Double hook thing.
And Midnight Masks.
That's a clock tower.
Yes. When gathering the Midnight Masks encounter set, only gather the 5 treachery cards.
Yeah.
Which should be 2 false lead and 3 hunting shadow.
Yep.
Do not gather the location, act, agenda, or scenario reference cards from that set.
Right.
Check the campaign log.
Okay.
If you have more or equal doubt than conviction.
Nope.
If you have more conviction than doubt.
Yep.
Search the gathered encounter sets for both copies of Black Star's Rise and both copies of False Lead and remove them from the game.
2 false leads and Black Star Rise.
Both copies of Black.
Wow. So they're removed.
Yep.
So then we did good, kind of, maybe.
Yes.
Unless they come out and screw us somehow.
During this scenario, use Act 1, the Paris and Conspiracy version 2.
Ooh.
The other version of Act 1 is removed from the game.
Yep.
choose one of the two Montmartre locations. Okay, I'm not. My French is gonna like irritate you guys if you know how to speak French. I took like 4 years in high school too, and I can say oui. My grand crayon. I have a big pencil.
Usually it's stuff like where's the toilet or something, but I have a big pencil. I mean, I guess that works in the bars. Alright, so choose one of them?
What? Just any of them?
You said choose one, right?
Well, I don't... Yeah, let's see. Choose one of the two Montmartre locations, one of the two Opera Garnier locations, and one of the two La Maurice locations at random. So, they're just at random, dude. So... Alright, there we go. We got our... Jeff didn't read them either, so he has no idea what he just took out.
They're probably all the same.
Remove the other versions of those locations from the game.
Yep.
I doubt they're exactly the same, or they wouldn't be telling us to get rid of them.
On the back, they're different, but you're not supposed to read those.
Well, that's what I mean. That's why I was saying you didn't read them.
Oh.
Put the remaining locations, Montparnasse, Gare d'Orsay, Grand Guignol, Canal Saint-Martin, Pierre Lachaise Cemetery, Notre Dame, and the Gardens of Luxembourg into play. See below for the suggested placement.
Alright.
Each investigator begins play at Gare d'Orsay. So, oh my gosh, I can't read any of these.
That's fine. I understood everything you said.
No. I mean how the
You need me
location
to look?
looks.
That's how it looks.
Whoa, that's a lot of locations. Oh my gosh. Alright. Set the... Oh, we start at... what did I say? Gary, whatever you called it.
Gary Orsay.
Yep. Jeb's French is really good too. Oh, I guess this needs to go into my deck, doesn't it? I'll shuffle that in a minute. Set the double-sided, the organist enemy aside out of play.
Okay.
If there are any remaining copies of the Lost Soul Weakness, oh no, set them aside out of play. But I think that means only...
They would only be two.
One, right. No, there's four.
There's four
copies.
copies,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we've each...
So you have two?
Yeah.
Alright. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. And guess what? We are at the do not read section. Well, I'm not feeling very optimistic after all that, and after giving me a trauma. Like, why isn't it just start the game with a horror? Like, instant trauma?
Right,
just because of a dream?
Yep.
Like, that's for the rest of the freaking campaign.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm going to have to bring in another investigator. I'm just going to be out.
Oh, that's right. If
Yeah, you can bring another one in somehow. That would be something we haven't visited before.
all right. But think of it this way: there's only 3 more after this, right? Can you survive?
Jeb goes up to somebody, the other investigator, and is like, "Hey, dude, my partner just died. Can you pick up where he left off, please?" Okay. They say okay.
There's his body. You can just take the items.
Yeah.
All right. All right. The first night, as you step off the train in Gary Orsay, the sun sinks below the Paris skyline. You cannot waste any time. If Nigel Ingram is somewhere in Paris, you have to find him and wring the answers from him one way or another. While you have more conviction than doubt, this agenda gains, and we do have that, so when checking the doom threshold, Doom on cards other than this agenda subtract from the Doom total instead of adding to it.
Oh, that's interesting. So we kind of want Doom on the board?
Yeah.
We've never seen that before.
The Parisian Conspiracy. You pass the Church of St. Barnaby as you exit the train station and cannot help but overhear the organ playing. Is there a sermon this late in the evening? You marvel at the wild and strange chords for a moment before continuing. Paris is a big city, and you have very few leads. Objective, spin the requisite number of clues to advance. Objective, at the end of the round, if there are 3 or more Doom in play, advance.
So we want Doom in play in this?
That's interesting. It takes 4 to get through it. And then
four clues or
4
3
clues
Doom?
or 3 Doom. And then this thing pops at 6 Doom.
But if we had 3 Doom
Yeah.
on the field, it would be whatever it is minus that, unless there's going to be...
That's just 3 Doom in play.
I know. Oh, in play.
Yeah.
So that means it's going to pop...
In 3 turns if nothing adds Doom.
There must be
Yeah,
a
there's
ton
gotta
of
be.
stuff to keep that thing from flipping or something.
Alright.
We're getting excited over nothing here.
Gary d'Orsay. Built in...
I get to read that one. It's closer to me.
Fine.
And notice that Jeb actually put the D in the
Yeah, that
D'Orsay
one.
this time instead of
Gary
Orsay. Like we're going to see a guy.
He's a baseball player.
Oh my gosh.
What's his RBI?
Shut up.
Gary Orsay.
Alright, the shroud value is 4. The number of clues is going to be 2. And it is... There's no really flavor, but it says, as an action, spend 1 resource, move to any rail location.
Oh, because it's on the train. What was the flavor on the front?
Oh, I
What
thought
happened
you
in
already read it.
1900?
Oh, built in 1900, this train station was the first urban station in the world to use only electric trains.
Oh. So this is a rail, this is a rail, this is a rail, this is a rail. And that's not. This is a rail. Not. And where does it connect to? Green triangle.
Yellow circle.
Yellow circle.
Brownish star.
Oh, so the one's
Right
near it.
close. Okay.
Alright, so I guess we begin.
Yep. You're connected to 3, so I mean, I guess, yeah, great, you can hop across the board. But then, what happens when you go over there,
Yeah.
right? Or what is it, how is it worded? Yeah, because that's to go to any rail. If you get over there, then
And
it
there's
might
no
not be
return
connected
train,
or
yeah.
something. I don't know. That would be something this game would do to you.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Do you mind if I go first? I'll spend 4 to bring out an ally. Dr. Milan Christopher, who gives me a +1 book. And after I successfully investigate, gain 1 resource. So my second action is to investigate. And I'm going to commit that. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 against...
A 4.
It's not bad.
And I think I'm going to use her ability for this. Since I played a card once per round, I can add a question mark. So that's 8 against 4.
Yeah, but now you can't use it on me, right?
No, you can use it.
Oh.
It says after an investigator at your location commits a card to a skill test, it gains a question. So when you commit...
You are an investigator too, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Limit once for each investigator per round.
Oh.
I forgot to read that part. Alright. 8 against 4.
Got it.
So, successful. I gain a resource because of Dr. Milan. So that was second action. Oh, and I get to draw a card because of perception. And then third action. I should probably leave this place, right? There's no,
We're trying to hunt down a guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. And what was the purpose of that first one? The flavor? I already forgot. Jeez.
Which one? The here?
No, not that.
Here?
Yeah. What do we...
Oh, spin the requisite number of clues?
No, like just what was it?
What's the flavor?
Yeah, what was it kind of telling us?
Oh, you heard the organs playing and you were like, this late at night?
Okay.
And it says it's a big city and you got few leads.
Gotcha.
And I don't think they ever told us anything helpful about where this guy is.
Of course not.
Although I'm pretty sure it's not going to be at one of the train stations. I guess I'll just go.
So what are the things that aren't? So
yeah, that one.
Paris.
Yeah, just Paris. These 4.
So you think we need to try to go close to them?
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. So where's the rail to Paris?
So the rail.
This one
is like the circle. Yeah. And this one is connected to here and here. So I don't know. I mean, this one is adjacent, so I can just walk in here and do it and see what happens.
This is a spot. Oh, everything's Paris. It's just Gardens of Luxembourg.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't care.
Alright, I'll just move over here as my last action. The Gardens of Luxembourg Palace contain hundreds of scattered statues, monuments, and fountains. It would make for a relaxing walk if you hadn't come here to escape the winged creatures that screech and soar in the dark sky overhead.
Ouch.
3 shroud, 2 clues. While a Byakke enemy is moving, if there is an investigator at Gardens of Luxembourg, that enemy's location is considered to be connected to Gardens of Luxembourg.
So you're always...
So
it's always...
Byakkes are always coming after you
if you're standing there.
Yep.
Because they are adjacent.
Alright. That's it for me.
You know somebody's going to flip one of those.
Yeah.
Alright, so since this game sucks, at least I drew this to start the game.
So is that your...
My horror thing, yeah.
Hey, that
So
boosts
that costs
you by
2.
4?
What?
Or it gives you... It has 4.
Yeah.
4 horror to take.
Yeah, so now I have a total of 9. But I'm down to 7 because of the permanents. Wow, this is probably going to be just a total setup thing for me. Oh no, this doesn't. Alright, I'll just do combat training. That's a fast action, so I still have 2 left. And I'll drop a knife. Last action. I could try to pick up the clue, or I could just start moving.
Or you could take the train to somewhere far away. I'm curious if all the trains are going to have that.
Alright,
Since
well
it's like riding a train.
let me go just off somewhere. What do you got over on that side of the board?
This one's connected to these 2.
Okay. Let's try that.
Actually, these 3. If you want to read it.
Lamaris. Or Lamareus. I don't know. This historic district has recently become less aristocratic, but the old architectural masterwork remains. Forced, after you enter Lamaris, for the remainder of the round, you cannot leave this place.
Nice.
I mean,
good on the 3rd action.
Yeah, it is good on the 3rd action, so it's after you enter. 2 clues, 1 shroud, so that's actually a really good spot for me.
For you.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so that's it.
So, no enemies, reset actions, draw a card, gain a resource. Oh boy. Check hand size, and then Mythos phase. Place of Doom on the agenda, that's 1.
And there's no Doom on the field, so we are at 1.
Draw cards.
Revelation. Test willpower. 3. If you fail, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. You must either draw that enemy or that enemy attacks you from the discard pile. If no enemy is discarded, take 1 horror instead.
The attack from the discard might not be that bad.
I know, right? I mean, I feel like that's like actions wasted and everything else.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're testing head?
Yep. Testing 3 against 3. I will add an unexpected courage to make it 5 against 3.
And I cannot help you.
You can't. Let's see what we're doing here. And we got the +1, so we're good.
So you don't do anything?
Well, if you fail, yeah.
Torturous Chords. Test head 5. If you fail, put Torturous Chords into play in your threat area with 1 resource on it for each point you failed by. Each time you play a card, increase the cost of that card by 1 and remove 1 resource from Torturous Chords. If it has no resources, discard it.
That's sitting in front of you?
Yep.
That doesn't sound good.
And it's a 5 against my 4.
Oh, you can get rid of it? Maybe?
Well, I can try that. So it's 6 against 5. Maybe it won't be as bad. Why did I put this on him?
Can I read that while you're doing it?
Yeah. So 6 against 5. Oh, no. -3.
So you failed by 2?
6 minus 3 is 3 against 5. I'm actually paying 1 to play a fast card, Lucky. Play when you would fail a skill test, get +2 if your skill test to your skill value for that test. Draw a card. So I pass.
Right.
Or it's a tie, but I passed.
So where does that go now? Is that discarded?
Yep. And then I get to draw a card from Guts.
Well, that wasn't an awful start. So
oh, crap.
Our turning in.
I got a weakness.
Oh, good job, Jeb.
That sucks. Draw the top card of the encounter deck. That card gains Surge.
The blocker? What are you doing with it?
Yeah, I do. Test 3. If you fail, discard the top card. Did you have the thing with horse on it?
Yeah.
Discard. Okay. I'm paying 1. And kind of sucks. I put in a Test of Will. It's fast. Play when an investigator at your location draws a non-weakness treachery card, which this is. Cancel that card's revelation effect. Exile a Test of Will. So this is out of the game.
Forever?
And back into the box, so I have to buy it again. So
that's not... Why? You afraid of that? You're that afraid of that card?
Well, I guess...
I mean, it's like if you get to... It's early in the game. You have no damage, very little horror.
That's true.
I mean, if you get a weak piddle you can decide, do I want to piddle around with him? If you get a massive guy, take the hit and he's out of the game instead of having to attack him.
No, that's a good point. Because if there's something worse on...
And you might pass it.
So I'm a 4 against a 3. I have nothing to help.
Okay.
-2. If you fail, lose 1 resource for each point you failed by. So 4 minus 2 is 2 against the 3. So I failed by 1. So I lose a resource. If you fail, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded. You must either draw that enemy or it attacks you from the discard.
Sheesh. So you got that guy that would they automatically are attached to there, one of those things. It's a swift one. It's called Swift Bakri. And it's a 2/3/2. And he has 3 health. So he's not going to be super easy to kill.
What's he hit me for?
1 and 1.
I'll take that. Yeah. And then, because of my weakness, this gains Surge, so I draw another card. Twisted to his will. If there is no Doom in play, Twisted in his will gains Surge.
There is.
Otherwise, test Head X, where X is the amount of Doom in play. If you fail, discard 2 cards from your hand at random.
So you have to pass a 1.
4 against a 1.
Auto fail.
0. Whoa, man. That was
That was not that bad. I feel like holding that card is
Yeah.
a better idea.
I must thank you for that. Alright, so we did both of our cards. So it's our turns.
Yep. I'm pretty much going to stay at that location, so I can go, or you can go, or whatever you want to do.
I guess I'll go. I'll investigate for 5, 6, 7 against 3.
Sheesh. Is that a +2?
-2.
Oh.
So draw a card and succeed. And we need 4 clues.
I have a good chance of getting mine, though, at a 1.
I'll give it another shot just because if I can, I get a victory point. So 4 against 3. -3.
Is that's a victory point one? Yes, it is.
I don't know if I should move away. I probably should. Just so we can start exploring more stuff. So
Yeah, but the victory point's nice too. Well, I mean, you're right. We need to find what's going on. So
yeah, so
I
I
just-
can move
I just
to any of these.
don't want bad things to happen when you pop into another room. That's all. Whatever.
Well, the problem is I can only get into these 3.
Oh.
And these only connect to... yeah. They all just kind of connect to their area. So I have to go backwards.
You have to go back to the here?
Well, either here, here, or here. And this one at least lets me travel to any train station. So I might as well go back there. Unless you think I should check a new place.
I mean, why not check a new... If you're...
Yeah.
I would say either you check a new place or you stay there, because going back here is a harder clue test than that, and that one's worth a victory point. So,
Yeah, but going back there, the ability lets me go to any rail.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is either go look at something or stick around and try for the victory point. That's my opinion.
I'll give it one more shot. One more shot, and then I'm out.
What is it? 4 against 3?
Yep. Oh, actually, it's 5 against 3.
5 against 3. Okay.
What did I get?
I don't remember
-3,
what you
I
had said
think.
last time.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't remember. And a skull, -1.
Amount of doom in play.
-1.
Got it?
You got it.
It's 1 victory point for the...
Nice.
All you need to get is 1 clue, and we bust the thing.
This is true story. Alright, so I will start with that action then, and I will add unexpected courage to it. I have to be in your location to get the bonus?
Yes.
Shoot. Alright, so I need the bag. So it's a 5 against a 1, correct? I have a 2 intellect. 5 against a 1, I am not going to add anything else. And -1.
Got it?
Got it.
Alright, so we spend 4?
Spend 4.
That was your first action?
That was my first action.
Alright, so spending 4. If you spent clues to advance.
Oh.
The organ you heard earlier continues to haunt you. No matter where you are, the torturous chords play over and over in your head. The sensation that you are being watched tugs at your mind. Spawn the set aside the organist enemy at the location farthest from all investigators.
Oh, have fun figuring that out. That's all you.
Hopeless I defied him side face up. Okay. Advance to Act 2A, Stalked by Shadows. Actually, that says Pursuing Shadows. But I think that might be... Oh, no. There's 2. I thought that was a 3 on the bottom. Alright.
Alright, now you need to figure out the furthest from all of us?
Yeah, so this is 1 from you, 1 from you, 1 from you. This is 1 from me, 1 from me, 1 from me. 1, 2, 3 from me. 1, 2, 3 for me. So I think over here.
Okay.
And then he is a 5, no life, and 3.
No life? Oh.
Hunter cannot be damaged. Forced. After the organist moves from the hunter keyword, if it is unengaged, resolve its hunter keyword again. The organist cannot attack this phase. Limit once per round. So these two locations are actually tied because this is 1-2 from me and this one is 1-2 from you. So we get our choice. I don't know if it matters. He's going to hit one of those. Probably me, right? Because I have the...
Well, we can run away from him, right? You can figure out where 3 away is.
Yeah, but after
he doesn't attack.
He's going to move twice.
Oh, and he engages then, doesn't he? Oh, this is awful.
That's fine if he goes for me because I have more. And I've got a card that might help.
Alright. Well, I mean, if he's literally... I mean, that means we have to try to evade him every freaking turn just to do anything?
Mm-hmm. Stalked by shadows. I knew that every time I met him brought him nearer to the accomplishment of his purpose and my fate. And still I tried to save myself. That's part of the king in yellow. So lightning bolt, isn't that? Do not cost an action to activate. Spend 1 times the number of investigators. So spend 2 clues as a group. Either place 1 doom on the current agenda or automatically evade the organist. Group limit once per round. Objective, survive 3 nights. Do not advance until you are instructed. Oh no.
What?
That's the first night. We have to survive all 3 of those.
But so our choice for an instant effect is either put a doom... or don't get smacked by him. Or is it both?
It's just auto evade. Yeah, it's one or the other. But so we want this to pop.
I know. Yeah, so you can double, but you could double doom it with using that.
It said as a group once per round.
That's what I mean. But I mean, this automatically gets 1 in a round.
Yeah.
And then you could do that. So if you can stay away from him 1 time, we can make that thing pop.
Right. And this also has for every doom on here, it subtracts from there.
I know, but we don't have any out there right yet. I mean, I think we dodged a bullet with some of the treachery so far.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not called treacheries in this game, are they? Or are they? I can't remember.
Encounters?
Yeah, they are. Isn't there treacheries in Lord of the Rings, too?
I don't remember.
Okay.
You're asking a guy who doesn't know keywords.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, you got 2 actions left.
Alright, so can I get somewhere where I'd be 3 away from him then?
If you're here, you would be 1, 2, 3 away.
Alright, let's go in. I am at Père Lachaise Cemetery. The largest cemetery in Paris, and its first garden cemetery. Père Lachaise is as beautiful as it is haunting. 4 clues, 1 shroud. Forced. After you successfully investigate, you cannot leave the cemetery until the end of the round.
Ooh.
So you're stuck here, so I have 1... I mean, it's another one, so I just...
These are easy for you.
I'm lucky, so I might as well try to get another clue, right?
One attempt, right?
Yeah, but this would be literally a 2 against 1 because I have nothing unless I take a damage. Should I do it to make sure I get one?
It wouldn't.
Wouldn't hurt, would it? Alright, so I'm going to take a damage. That gives me a +2, so it's a 4 against a 1. And I'm using Sophie's ability, if you guys didn't remember how I'm doing that. And I got it. So I get a clue, and now I have to stay there. But it was my last action anyway, so why not?
Yep. Alright, so enemy phase. Enemies with Hunter move towards the nearest, so he moves 1 towards me.
And he does a check, and he's not engaged, so he's going to do the hunter action again.
And he moves into my spot, right? Or no? Oh no, he doesn't. So he was equal away from both of us. We'll
So
move
you
him.
counted right the first time.
Yeah. Well, let's put him there. Yeah, that works. I could have swore that was connected, but... Alright.
Oh, this guy is going to prove to be a big old pain in the butt. So now he is... This can go anywhere. So now he's 2 away from me, right?
No, that's us spending an action. He doesn't get to do that.
Yeah. Forgot that was an action to do that.
Alright, so we ready our actions. Gain a resource, draw a card.
What is the symbol on my spot that I'm in?
The upside down T. Or, no, actually, a T.
Okay.
So gain a resource, draw a card. You have got to be kidding.
You need another one?
I got my king in yellow. Well, that sucks. Really?
Really?
Alright.
So where is he moving as of right now? Into your spot, if he can, right?
Yeah. So, beginning a round, 1 doom. Oh, man. You draw a card?
This is the beginning of the round?
Yeah.
Do we have to wait till our phase?
For what?
To pop the other doom? You said once per round we can put a doom token on there.
No, spend 2 clues as a group.
Okay. So
I assume you have to do it on your turn.
I missed the clue part.
Oh, really? That was the most important part.
It really was.
Yeah.
Went right through my head. Alright, so
Draw a
card. I got an omen. There's nothing special about the omens, right? I don't have to keep them secret or anything. Revelation. Attached to your location. Damn it. Then place 2 doom on the location.
How do you get rid of them?
If there is no doom on attached location, discard Spires of Carcosa. And as an action, you can investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues here, remove 1 doom.
Well, at least that's a good one for you, I
Yeah.
guess. Actually, it would have been better for me if I was there. But whatever.
Sure would.
So 2 doom on it. So
So
now we
we're
are
at
equivalent
0.
to 0. Ugh.
Well, at least we can decide, like, if I go first, we can see if I get them off, then we can decide, well, actually, I'd have to hit 3 times. Did you get another bad
Torturous chords again. And I don't have anything to help. So, test 5 against my 4.
-2.
Ooh, no. Number of doom in play is 4.
Oh, 4.
So I put 5 resources on it. That's horrible. My next 5 cards cost 1 extra.
When do you get rid of the resources? As you play cards, or each round, or what?
When I play a card, increase the cost by 1 and remove a resource from it.
Wow.
Yep. Alright, so it's our phases.
So,
I know mine's going to be moved here at least.
alright, so I feel like I should go and try to get rid of the doom first.
Go for it.
Okay. Need the bag.
Sorry.
So, I'm going to... Is Sophie once per round? I'm going to Sophie again. So we got it.
So 1 doom comes off?
Yep. I wish I would have not Sophied that time.
Yeah. I don't know if you should Sophie anymore.
I know. It's so hard. Yeah, but it's like 2 against a 1, and I have no cards to help.
I'm trying to... If you want to leave... and
I can't now. I
because you
investigated.
investigated.
So I might as well just try it. Just
Yeah.
straight up. Alright, 2 against a 1. And 2 against a 1. Or I could just draw a card.
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt to build up, right?
Yeah.
What is that thing? Oh, that's your...
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Oh, treachery?
No, yep, and the Lost Souls one.
So you have
If
to...
you have more conviction than doubt, which we do, test. So it's a... X is my... So I need a test willpower against... Yeah, so my willpower against... 3 against a 2.
Yes.
Which is no better than what I was just doing.
Right. Failed. And what happened? You take 2 damage.
Oh my gosh.
Have you been drawing cards when you put damage on you?
No.
You should probably do that.
So I took 1, 2, so I'd have 2 more cards.
Yeah.
2 more.
Wait, wasn't one of those that you drew from that?
2 Sophies, 1 to start the game.
Oh, you drew as an action.
And they were on separate turns.
Yeah.
So. Oh my gosh.
Another one?
No, I got a huge intellect one that I could have used.
Then you take those 2. Alright, so I am going to spend an action to move into Notre Dame, which I believe I can do. Yep. The most famous cathedral in all of Paris and one of the finest examples of Gothic architecture in the world, Notre Dame de Paris. Our Lady of Paris is an icon of the city. Light shines out from the stained glass windows and you can hear a pipe organ inside blaring a bizarre chaotic melody. Each enemy at Notre Dame gets -1 fight and +1 evade. As an action, test 6 head. If you succeed, either place 1 doom on the current agenda or remove 1 doom from the current agenda. Group limit once per game. Once per game?
What?
Test head 6. If you succeed, either place 1 doom on the current agenda or remove 1 doom from the current agenda. We don't want to remove it right now.
But once per game, why is that card so good? I mean, it seems like stuff flying all around here. What difference does it make? Alright.
And I cannot commit 2 cards.
I am so hosed after this thing. That was awful. I'm just so stupid. I can't... You know, I looked right at the card and I didn't read the reaction thing. I was like, I don't even know what I was thinking.
Alright, for 2 I'm moving in here. Once I move in here, I can't leave for the round. And the last one I'm going to do is test 5 book against 1 shroud.
And -3.
Barely. But we can spend the 2 clues if you want to put a doom. Because we have 2 clues.
And then if that goes away, we would be able to pop it. Right?
If we do it again.
Oh, then we need the clues. Alright, sure. Why not? We don't know what we're doing.
Alright. And that was my last action. So...
Resources?
Nope. He moves.
Oh, I don't know where he's going.
He is 1, 2, 3 away from me, and he's even further from you. So he'll move 1, and then check. He's unengaged there, and then 2 to be in Notre Dame. And now we get resource and draw. Oh, no. No.
Ready?
Place a doom. Yep.
Revelation. Test intellect 4. 8. If you fail, you must either remove 1 doom from the current agenda, or take 1 horror for each point you failed by.
And that's a 4 test?
Mm-hmm, against
You
the
have a
2.
2. Oh.
So the good card that I got just is getting wasted on this.
Oh, that's right, because you have to commit before.
Oh, nope, I can't even use it.
Why?
Because I have to have 3 or few remaining sanity. And doesn't this add to my sanity?
What does that say? No, I think that's just 4 that it has that
Oh,
you can place on it. So
alright,
technically
so
you
then
have 3.
technically I don't. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to play it. So I am a 6 against a 4. And I can't believe that. A 4. I don't think I have anything else I can put on it either. Nope. Oh, no, it's a 6 against a...
5 against a 4.
Yep, because of my minus 1. Oh, I don't have any other choice. Holy crap. That was a +1, people. +1. That never, ever, ever happens. I should get to do something for... Did you get something awful? Same thing?
Stupid horse thing.
Oh.
So test 3, 4 head against 3. And I can't commit anything, so... -2, lose a resource for each point I fail by. So there goes 1. And discard until a monster.
Same one.
So 1 and 1?
Yep.
Alright, so I have 4 remaining for stats. At least it doesn't have surge this time. We should be flipped over. So it's our turns now. If you want, you can leave here, and I can do all the investigating since I have a 5.
It takes 1 to move in, though.
Right.
And then 2 more. Well, do you have a better idea of where I should go?
Well, I mean, it's better than you sitting there with 2 against 1 trying to do a skill test.
Oh, it's gonna be...
Or 1 against 1 now. Since
What did I have that was making everything a 0? I guess it was something. I don't remember. I don't care. Where should I go?
You can move to here and start making your way around places we haven't been.
Sure. I'm at Canal St. Martin. This underground canal connects the river Seine? S-E-I-N-E. Do you know how that's pronounced? Seine to the Canal de la Roca. I don't know. As old cracked staircases lead down to the canal's entrance. I'm not very cultured. Yep, not finding anything here either. Shroud is 4. 2 clues. Reaction, after you evade an enemy at the canal, move that enemy to a connecting location. Right. Alright, where should I go next? Just keep me away from him.
That way.
So you can just keep moving across. Basically. Montmartre. You've heard this district to be vibrant and friendly, but the streets feel unusually lonely to you. 2 clues, 2 shroud. As an action, spend 1 resource, add 1 supply or ammo token to a card you control.
Spend a resource?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What did I say?
No, you said resource. For some reason, my head went to clue. I was like, oh, I'd spend clues for the Doom, not for a to get ammo back. But I mean, that's good if you had your gun. I guess. I don't know. But you still got 1 action left, so...
Okay, I'll put out a gun.
Not that you can hit this guy with it, but...
Yeah, but that doesn't. We've just been lucky to not have those other things on the board right now.
Yep. I'm going to be in trouble this round, though.
No.
Because he's going to come get me.
Well, you just have to evade him. What's your feet? Since you don't
2.
know. Since you don't know the word agility.
My feet is 2.
Against a
his
3.
4. 3, yeah.
Hmm.
1, I'll move in. 2, I will... it's what, a 5 against a 1, and I'm going to try to remove the Doom.
I don't think he has to state that, but whatever.
Oh, I didn't read the card, so...
You got it?
Got it. So this card's gone, right?
Right.
And this Doom thing's gone, so we're actually at 4 Doom now. And I can spend 3 resources. Ooh, that's expensive.
Is that including your +1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fast card, play only during my turn, discover 1 clue at your location.
And now you have an action to search.
I've got 2 actions.
You do?
No, 1 action. Because I
Right.
already
So
searched.
if you get this, then you can trigger the effect.
Yeah. Okay. So and I was supposed to gain a resource when I succeeded with him. So 5 against 1. Got it again. Get another resource. Get another clue. Spin the clues. Put a 5 on there.
Did we... Oh yeah, you have to
It'll pop on this at the beginning of the next round. I'm just so afraid to look at the next card.
Well, we don't have a chance. We just have to run around trying to make it 3 nights.
All
That's
right.
literally the last card. I didn't realize that either.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're done. So monsters. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So he is coming towards me. So 1, make the check. He gets to move again. He moves in with me.
So I guess he engages with you,
He
right?
engages, but he does no attack. And then that's it for monster phase. So reset actions. Draw a card, gain a resource.
Can I have something good, please?
I just need a freaking...
Oh, yay!
What?
Thanks for the weakness. Great. That's not what I meant by good. Oh, great. For every 2 damage on you, take a horror. So that's 2 horror.
You can put them on your...
I know. Stupid ass game.
Oh, do you lose your thing?
What?
That card?
I don't know. Non-direct horror must be assigned to combat training. Is that non-direct?
I think. Because I think
I think it says direct. when it says
direct is the
direct.
one that goes right to your person.
If an ability causes a card to take direct damage or direct horror, that damage or horror must be assigned directly to the specified card and cannot be assigned. So if I have the option of assigning it, that means
It has
it's
to go
not.
to
So
it. Yeah.
so this horror
Would
goes
get rid
here.
of the
So
card.
so
Yep.
I don't take any, and it all goes to this, and this goes away, right?
You take 1.
What?
You took 2 horror. That only sucks up 1.
Okay. I was just thinking it went all at the same time.
Right.
But I guess
It's
that's
not that
right.
nice of a game.
Yeah.
Alright. So, beginning of round. 6th Doom goes on, so it busts. Get to see what kind of magic is on the second night.
Oh, yay.
Birds start to chirp eagerly. An orange tint slowly spreads across the sky as creatures of the night shrink back into the darkness. You spend most of the day resting, and the daylight passes quickly with very little to show for it. Before you are able to fully recover from the previous night's events, it is evening once more. Each investigator disengages from each enemy engaged with him and may move to a connecting location.
That's huge for you.
Move the organist 1 location away from the nearest investigator to a location with no investigators if possible.
Oh, so you get to do
So-
yours first, then move him even further away from you, right?
So I disengage him,
Right.
and then it says may move to a connecting location, which you want him away from you, right? So I'll move here because that's connected. These are connected, these are connected. Move the organist one location away from the nearest investigator.
Which is you.
Yep, so it would have to be... Well, actually, he's one away from me here, he's one away from me there. Does that...
I don't know. But it's not connected to that last one, right?
Right. So I guess he moves into there. Alright. Well, that saves me...
Or you can, or you could just leave him if it's move one away. I mean, if both of those are one away, I don't.
Technically, if you want to say he's able to move more away, if he had that option.
Gotcha.
So, all right. The second night, the city stirs as cold shadows embrace the streets. There is danger all around you, danger that you cannot escape, danger that will follow you to the ends of the earth. Danger, Will Robinson.
Shut up.
When will this waking nightmare end?
You've probably never even seen that show.
I know of it. I've
Yeah,
never seen
exactly.
one episode. All right.
You've seen an original episode.
Yeah.
All right.
I said I might have.
You might have.
Yeah.
The only reason you would have seen that is because of your dad. It wouldn't have been anything that you did.
Yeah. All right. While you have more conviction than doubt, yep. When checking the doom threshold, dooms on cards other than this agenda subtract. So if we had more doubt, this scenario would have been a little bit easier, I guess.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right. So
5 of them?
We got through 6.
Yeah, I know, but you're in a hard spot for clues and then mine's not
I'm
great.
leaving this place. I'm getting away from him. I don't want to deal with that right now.
Oh, wussy.
Oh, all right. So, draw a card.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Is it a secret one? At least you get to draw a card. Where are you at? 7 of 9? Holy crap.
So much for getting Sophie back.
Yeah. Oh. Test foot 6. If you fail, reveal the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the amount you failed by. If at least one Byaki enemy is revealed by this effect, choose and draw one of them.
Huh?
If at least one Omen treachery is revealed by this effect, take one horror. Shuffle the encounter deck.
Why? Are you shuffling the encounter deck? We're not...
It's just reveal the top X cards.
Oh, it's reveal, not discard this time. Okay.
Foot 6?
Those other ones are discard, right?
Yeah, the other
okay,
ones
as
were
long as
discard.
I was like, what?
Yeah. 6, I could get up to a 7. 7 against 6, which is better odds.
I'm not with you. I can't help you.
I know. Oh, but I'd lose it.
I can't believe I'm at 7 damage.
I can't have monsters come out. That's too bad.
I'm going to get another permanent trauma this game. And there's no way to get out of this railroad right now.
Alright, so I can commit... Oh, I have to commit... I can't commit 2. I have to commit 3. I guess I can commit emergency cash. Right? Because one card, if I commit it, it gains a question mark. I think that's how that works.
What?
Can I commit this if it doesn't have a thing, but could gain one?
I don't understand the question.
So emergency cash doesn't have a symbol, but my ability says when I commit a card, then it gains a question mark. Can I do that with a card that doesn't have one, or does it need to have at least one? Because normally I couldn't commit that, right?
It says it just adds a question mark, so I don't...
But it says... commits a card to a skill test. So I'd have to commit it before it gains it, I think. So I don't think I can do that.
Commit a card to a skill test. So
Once
you're saying...
Once it's committed, then it gains the question mark.
Oh, and since you couldn't
right.
use that one anyways, then I get it. I'm following you.
Yeah, but I'm not liking what I'm...
Oh, really?
It's either that or that banish the card to stop a treachery.
No, that's... I mean, if you need it, you need it.
Well, I don't know. Because this one gives me an...
Oh, either.
This one gives me an auto clue if I discard it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. You do you. And screw up the... Yep, screw up the game for us.
I will.
Thank you.
Alright, so that's 5 plus 2 is 7 against the 6. And watch me get the minus 21.
You're a 6 against the 7.
I'm a 7 against the 6.
It's the auto fail.
The minus 20. Alright, so I failed
See,
by 6.
All that contemplating for nothing.
Yeah, and wasted 3 cards. So reveal 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so...
Doesn't matter if you mix them up, you're shuffling.
There's a Banky, so... Or Byaki. Draw it so it comes out in front of me.
Oh, that wasn't good.
And there is an Omen, so I take one of those. And these get shuffled back in.
So do I need to come back in and punch that in the head for you?
Holy crap. Yeah, now, since I got rid of all my running away stuff.
You dummy.
I was hoping to only draw like 1 or 2 cards. And if that was the case, I wouldn't have gotten it. Alright, it's our turn.
You want me to go first then? See what we can do with...
Sure.
That thing's going to move into that spot, though, isn't it?
Oh, he's going to kill me if he attacks me. Oh, I should have played the freaking remove the card to cancel that.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a good idea.
I really screwed us. Or me, at least. You might be able to run around a bit while I'm dead.
You literally could have played the red card to stop all of that?
Yeah, but I wouldn't have known the results for it.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean
Right.
you were thinking that you probably could have done enough so that it wouldn't have been so bad?
Right.
I gotcha. Well, if you're gonna die, I guess I have no choice but to come in and help. So first action, move back in with you. What?
I could move into your room.
How? You have to evade him first. It's a 3.
I just take the 2, or I take the damage, move in with you. That way you at least don't have to backtrack towards the bad guy.
Oh. Is this the game where if I fail you get hit though?
Oh, you'd have to engage him, yeah.
Why? No, I can shoot him. I don't have to engage with him.
If you shoot him and miss, it hits me.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the difference?
Oh, because I'm going to die anyway?
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I have a good chance not to fail, but it's possible. But that's actually a good idea.
It's got 4 life.
Yeah, but I have the +1 damage, so I only need 2 to kill it if I get both of them. I have good I think the odds are in our favor for hitting this, but that's up to you.
Because there's no way I can...
Because
evade.
I kind of don't... I mean, I can if you want. That would be my whole turn if I engage it too. So that's fine.
You don't
if
have
that,
to.
Well, I would...
If you spend your whole turn, he's just going to come engage you. And we don't want that.
Well, I mean, I could evade him possibly afterwards.
I feel like not risking it's better.
Well, then move in and let me shoot at you.
Alright, so moving in, he stays with me and hits me for 1 damage and 2 sanity stuff.
Oof.
So that puts me one away. So, and then all I can do is try to evade him. Or should I do that before I move in? On the off chance.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if he's in there, we can just move
Okay, so
away.
just, no, you don't have to move back. Just do the evade test and
these
like
evades will go first, and I'll set this to the side. Alright, so first one, not like I'm going to make this. It's a 2 against a 3.
Oh, you got to get a +1 to do it? Oh, what did you get?
+1. You may choose a skill card committed to this test and return it to the owner's hand, but it doesn't matter because I evaded him.
That's incredible. Alright, so he puts all his damage and horror back.
Alright.
He evaded it.
So evade for 1. 2's going to be move over here. And then...
Try to pick up a clue, maybe? Oh, no, you want to go one more, don't you? Because you want to be away from him?
From this guy. This guy, oh, he's 102.
Of course
But he only moves 1, so... yes, I will move... Is this place connected? Yep. Moving to the new place. Grand Guignol. Le Theatre de Grand Guignol specializes in horror shows of a graphic and sometimes amoral nature. It is among the smallest venues in Paris and one of the most popular. It's got 2 clues, Shroud of 3.
Ugh.
After you reveal it, you must either take 2 horror or shuffle all non-weakness cards from your hand into your deck, then draw an equal number of cards. I'm actually going to do that.
If you don't have any spectacular, why not?
Yeah.
And you've already drawn...
I've already got through 2 of them,
Right.
so only thing left is that Lost Soul thing, right?
I'm sure you can put it onto the top of your deck right now.
You have the right amount of faith. Nope.
The next one.
And then that was evade,
3.
move. I can actually do this magnifying glass. It's a fast.
Oh, okay.
And I have to actually pay 1 for it now, but that gets 1 off of there. And that'll... Oh.
What?
I'll hold on to it. Alright. So I'm done.
So what's not open? Just this?
Yeah. The problem is for you if you move in there.
What?
Oh no, it's after you reveal it. I thought it was when you move in.
So that's... and that is connected, so I can...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go 1, 2 down to here. This is Opera Garnier. The Palais Garnier is ornate architectural masterpiece and one of the most famous opera houses in the world. Strangely, you find the main doors thrown wide open and a dark mist creeps out from the doorway. A shroud of 5. 2 clues. While you are investigating Opera Garnier, double the number of skill icons on cards committed to this skill test.
Oh.
Interesting. So they're helping you at least a little bit there.
Oh, this is the last undone one.
I'm just going to take $1.
Alright, that's
That's
what
it.
you flip.
That's both of us though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he doesn't actually move, right? Because he's been disengaged.
The
I believe he stays because it
until
says
you do the refresh phase,
he's
he doesn't do
exhausted, yeah.
anything.
So he's stuck there. This guy will move 1.
Check.
Oh, first of all, he's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's 4 from you and 1, 2, 3 from me. So he's moving my way. So 1, make the check, and then 2. So he's here. And then now it's the refresh. So he refreshes. And gain a resource, draw a card.
Well, if you were really good at evading, it would be really nice to just keep evading him, because then he doesn't move. Whatever. Alright, so...
Gain
a resource. Draw a wonderful card. Hmm. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh. A 5-2-3.
Oh.
A stealthy. Jeez.
Well, at least he only has 2 life. You have a better shot at killing him than I would have.
It's a good thing my hand is loaded with fight right now.
Ooh. Test 4 head. If you fail, take 2 horror and search the deck for a madness weakness. Draw that card and shuffle your deck. Oh, search my deck for a madness weakness. Is that Lost Thing Madness? Yes, it is. Of course. So, 4 against a 4.
Oh. You passed out.
I passed.
How come we don't have any Doom tokens on there?
Because it popped.
Yeah, but aren't we in the... Or is it after cards you put a Doom?
At the beginning of this round, we put a Doom, and that's when it popped. And then we're on the round. We haven't finished the round after
I
that.
thought we were in the Mythos phase right now. We're drawing cards.
Oh, you're right.
Thank you.
I was thinking of last turn. Yes.
No, you were.
There should be 1 Doom. 1 out of 5. We can do this, right?
If we could get some clues, we could put some on, but now they're all freaking expensive.
Well, if we make our way back around. I don't know. They are all expensive. Alright. So we both drew cards, so it's our turns.
Yeah. Well, I gotta fight, so...
He goes 1, 2, so we have to at least be here.
Oh. While it's exhausted, it gets a -3 fight. It's interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, but I have to evade him
Yeah,
first.
I was gonna say...
I mean... I don't know.
If it's easier to just shoot him. Because what are you at? A 5 normal?
I have a 5, so I'm at a 4. I'm gonna fight him. Alright, so I'm at a 4. I'm at an 8.
Whoa! It doubles at your location, doesn't it?
No, that's for investigation.
Oh, I thought you said any.
While you are investigating.
Oh. I thought it was any. That would
Yeah,
have
that would have been kind of interesting. Alright, so it's 8 against 5. And now it is a 10 against 5.
And you're shooting him with your gun?
And I am shooting him with the gun.
10 against 5.
Just no auto fail, right?
Maybe. I didn't read all the other things.
Alright.
He's dead?
And I get a card. Yes, I need that card. Alright, so second action, I'm going to play Emergency Cash. So if I go down here, is that a good idea?
Yes. Because next round, they're going to be moving this way.
So we just need to stay just keep going in a circle?
Yeah.
Is that basically what we need to do?
This one actually would let you skip over here, so it's saving us one action next round.
Okay.
So you're done?
I am.
Alright, I'm going to investigate where I'm at. So I have a 4, 5, 6 against the 3.
Are there any other victory points on this thing, or just that one you cleared? This one will give us one.
This one, he's worth a victory. This is worth a victory.
Oh, you should have let me kill that thing then. Huh. Jeb didn't want to risk me shooting him in the head. I don't know why you don't trust me with a gun, buddy.
I pass.
Did you have trouble with math there for a second?
Oh yeah, because you were talking about me.
Oh.
And I have to prepare myself, put up my walls for when you attack me verbally with insults.
I'm not as bad at insults in this game as other games.
Alright.
I usually cussing more at the game than you in this.
Yeah. All right, so it's a...
Hey, you're the one who likes to play games with me, so I don't want to hear it.
That's true. 1-2.
Jeb's like in his head going, I have no other options, Mickey. You're really far down on the totem pole. You don't know it, though.
My standards are not high.
I'm desperate.
All right. Oh, since I succeeded, I get a clue. I mean, a resource. I move my 2, so that's it for our phase. So monsters, he's going to move 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can force him to go this way.
Yep.
And then this guy is going to move 1, make the check, nobody, move again. So he's over here.
Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh.
So,
Card.
we ready?
Oh, yeah.
Draw a card, gain a resource.
And Mythos phase.
So to do.
And I will put a victory point in front of me.
Crap! And that's him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Same one.
I should, if I can hit him twice, though,
Yeah.
he'll die, and then I'll still have 1 to move.
You're at my location, so my ability,
That'll help.
at least with one of them.
Yep.
Alright. So, do you draw a card? Oh, you drew the card. I draw a card. Hey, your favorite card. Frozen in Fear.
I hate that card.
Oh, so the one action I would gain is wasted because of Frozen in Fear. Alright, our turn. You do your stuff first.
Oh my gosh.
What?
While engaged with an investigator with remaining sanity 4 or fewer,
What does he do?
he gets a +1 fight and a +1 evade.
Ooh.
And we said this doesn't count, so he's got a +1/+1 on me. That's
So
awful.
he's a 6 and you're a 5? 4? 5?
What? Yeah, no, it's 4 to 4. Because I have the -1 because of Sophie.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong number. He's a 3 fist. So he's a 4 fist now, and you're a 4 fist because of Sophie, and I can help you if you need.
Okay.
Well, 5 because of my ability.
Did you resolve your thing yet?
Yeah, Frozen in Fear. It's
Oh.
sitting in front of me.
Okay, so I think I am going to try to kill him, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use the knife first. And I'm going to use the discard the knife action. So it's going to give me a +2. So this is a base of 6 now. And it's going to do the extra damage that I need. So it's a base of 6.
6 against 4.
8 against 4.
Do you want to use my ability on this?
Not this one.
Okay, so 8
I'm gonna
against
try.
4.
Please don't be bad. Yes. Alright, so he's got 2 damage on him. The knife is gone. And I get to draw a card.
Yep.
That doesn't help right now. Alright, so now we need to shoot him with the gun. And hope that we can figure this out. So it's a 4 against a 4. The gun doesn't add any fight, unfortunately. So I have 4. I really don't want to get rid of that, but I'm gonna. 5, 6, and your ability lets me have a 7.
Yep. If you committed something. Which you did. So 7 against 4.
Wow, wait a second. Man, it's almost worth taking the hit. Maybe I should play this card instead, Jeb. Oh, but then I wouldn't be able to move.
Yeah.
No, it's fast. If I play this card, and I would take 1 damage. I know the damage isn't good, but I can put the horror over here. This still alive, and then I can spend resources to up the fight, and I can still move afterwards.
Yeah, that might be the better way to go.
All right, so I'm gonna pay this. I'm gonna take the consequences of paying that, which is a damage, which lets me draw a card.
And 2 horror go onto your amulet.
2 horror are gonna go on to the amulet. Oh no, actually.
Oh, it forces you to...
Oh, so back it up again, because I can't.
So put that card back you drew.
Yeah.
It's the second one.
I know. I remember what the card is. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's screw that. Screw that. So what did I say was that?
7 against a 4.
Because of you. 7 against a 4. This is for all the marbles, people. 7 against a 4. No!
You pass. But that was almost the worst thing you could
I know!
get. Alright, so he's dead?
Yeah. And a victory point, so he's out the game.
You just throw him in the window. Can you do that again with that other one?
Did I put this on. I was at 7, right?
Yes.
So that's not supposed to be there. Okay. So...
Now you gotta move out.
Now I can move. And Jeb said to spend an action to go all the way to there.
Because that would put him here. Now this thing is actually going to come from this direction now, though.
He preys on somebody, though.
Lowest remaining sanity. We're both going to be in the spot.
Is prey, as he's moving, as a hunter, that's when he's in the room and has to make a decision, right?
So,
yeah.
Alright, so for me, I guess I can leave because you don't need me anymore.
But is there any way to pick that up before you go?
6 against 4?
No, I'm just asking.
I guess it wouldn't hurt, right? Just give it a
Either
shot.
that or come over with me and spend the last 2 actions trying to get those 2.
Well, the thing is, Frozen in Fear...
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
It makes my first move count as 2. So
you only have 1 action then to do something, and then you have to bolt.
So neither of them are worth victory. I might as well just give the shot. Well, no, because if I move first, and then that's easier to do them for. So do that. Pay a resource to move over.
Why do you got to pay a resource?
I believe that says spend 1 resource if you didn't do it.
I did not.
Alright, so Frozen in Fear made that count as 2. And now I will investigate for 6 against 3.
Got it.
Got it. So I gain a resource because of my helper man. This comes over here. I can spend both of them. Put a doom up here.
Hey.
That's my last action.
We might survive another night. Maybe. Who knows? Mickey's looking pretty bad, though.
I'm pretty bad. With all this crap in front of me.
How do you get rid of that thing?
This?
Is that the one where you have to spend a bazillion
6 resources? Yeah. I mean, commit 6 of the same icon in 1 test.
Frozen Fear is gone now? Or
At
you have
the
to
end of my turn,
test willpower?
4 against the 3.
It's a 2. It's a minus 2.
So, guess I'm keeping Frozen in Fear.
I hate that card. I hate that card so
I
much.
know. So, these guys, so this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so move here.
Oh, jeez.
And then he's going to come this way. So 1, 2. Actually, it's our choice. We could have him go 1, 2 or 1, 2. I don't know if it matters.
I don't think so. Crap, now we're in trouble because of that thing.
Well, what you can do is go 1, 2, and then spend a resource to teleport over here. If you want. I'm in trouble because I am Frozen in Fear. So, I think this might be it for me.
No!
So,
Jeez.
draw a card, gain a resource. Really? This late in the game?
You got it? The bad thing?
No, I got medical text. I might be able to heal you before I die.
That would be sweet.
Alright, so beginning of round, 4 out of 5 doom. This is all down to you, Mickey. You draw a card.
This?
Yep.
Why is it all down to me?
Because I'm pretty much dead this round, I think. Well, not this round, the next round. I won't die. I'm just getting very close.
Man in the mask isn't in play, right?
Nope.
Okay. So I need the bag. Yes.
Yay. Well, I can't choose that option, so I'm taking 2 damage. Which is probably the best thing I could have taken right now, I guess. Alright, our turn.
Okay, so where is the best place for you to go? Is there a place where that guy can't get to us? He's only moving 1, right? I don't care about him. Where do you want to go on your turn?
So, Frozen in Fear has screwed me over so much. If I had to pick a place, well, you want me to go somewhere he can't get me?
Well, I don't want you to hit. I can't. If I stay with you, I can deal with him.
You can deal with him?
I can deal with him.
Then I say we both move over here. Because that lets us do the teleport the next round.
Okay. So, but you have to use all your actions to get there, right?
Unfortunately.
All right.
So, if you want to do anything before I move out,
I
don't know if you have.
Do I want to? No, I don't think so.
All right, then I'm moving 1, 2 because of Frozen in Fear, and then 3 to get here.
And then I will. Is there any point in trying that? Really not. I have to get the +1 to hit it. And I mean, kind of sucks because.
Ooh, 1 hit from him's gonna.
Actually, so just so that I have the ability to do it later, I put the flashlight out for 1. I need more things. Is this the? Where's the resources? Okay. All right, so that costs 2. And then, so that's 1 action, 2 actions, 3 actions.
Okay. Alright, so monster time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can choose the direction. Which do you think?
I guess bring him that
way?
way, yeah. Well, where are we going to pop from there? That's actually the better question.
Probably here.
Is that where we're going to go?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because that puts us away from him, and then, well, the only problem is, I mean, it sucks that he's that far away now. So, yes, I would say we go up here.
Okay.
All right. So him.
Yep.
He's gonna move in here, and we choose. So.
I don't care.
You.
You don't have any faith in me?
What? And then now he's going to attack.
And I'm going to dodge.
And does that just avoid it? It doesn't exhaust him?
Cancels the attack.
Okay. Alright, so he's still in front of you.
Yeah, but he's not, like, I have a chance to evade now, and you're not out of the game yet, and there's, I mean, if I take all the horror, yeah, I'm gonna die, but... No, I'd have 1 left, actually. If I
have 1 left, yeah, but...
It was the best option. So they, like... And did you test your Frozen Fear at the end of your turn?
I didn't, but I'm thinking, would it have been better for you to go this way, let him engage you, and then on the next turn you attack him to death?
I don't think so.
-4, still frozen in fear.
That sucks.
Alright, so we'll flip over. We get a resource draw card.
No! No! Now the game sucks. I forgot he was in my deck.
The man with the pallid mask.
Yep. Oh, location furthest from all investigators.
Which is probably here.
But now we know there's cards in play that
2, 3,
trigger off of him being in play.
Yep. But we want to kill him, don't we?
Yeah, we get stuff on. We get to check
Yeah.
stuff off, but dealing with the organist too is kind of rough.
Yep.
I mean, it'd be nice to get 2 clues again.
I might be able to, but
So,
we'll see. Alright, so we both drew our cards, so beginning of round, this gets 1 and it's gonna pop.
oh yay!
You're so quick to draw bad cards, Mickey. What's up with
Because I always forget that step, and I'm ready to go.
I know.
And I'm trying to drill into my head not to forget to do that. It's not that I want them.
To your relief, the sun once again begins to rise, peeking just over the eastern horizon and casting long shadows across the city streets.
Disengage, 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 disengage.
You are completely exhausted from the night's events.
Disengage, disengage, disengage.
It feels as though you haven't slept in weeks.
Disengage.
Perhaps you haven't. Each investigator disengages
Woo!
from each enemy engaged with him or her and may move to a connecting location. Move the organist 1 location away from the nearest investigator. So we could move ourselves into here and then move him here. Because that would put them kind of closer together.
But if we move into there, then we're far away from getting
What?
clues.
I might be able to get these 2 clues.
Really?
I might be able
Oh, because of the doubling?
No.
Oh.
Because of something else.
Okay.
It'll be luck-based.
So what are the connecting locations on that one? Green thing? That,
So this is connected to these 3.
Okay. Is that connected to that?
No, I think this is just
Shoot.
these 3.
Darn it.
Wait, where is this connected? To that thing? To Quarter Moon?
I hope.
Oh,
Have
I
we
didn't-
been moving wrong the whole time? No, because it's connected here. We've
Yeah,
been
it's
coming
connected.
around.
Well, we've been making a circle. I think
It-
this actually goes here, so he would have been 1 closer.
Whatever.
Yeah, I
Just
don't
screw
think
it
it-
right now. I guess I don't care then. I was hoping to get closer because I got the flashlight now, which is a -2 shroud. So if I can go there, I get 1.
Well, if we use this to move here and him here, you could go 1, 2, and then get 1 shot at it, right?
What?
So this card, the card I'm reading, allows us to move 1, and then move him back 1. So on your turn, you could go 1, 2, and then investigate for 3.
I know, but I was hoping to get 2,
Both of them.
both of them. But I guess if we both get 1, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same benefit. Not really. Getting 2 in 1 turn is definitely better. But he's far enough. Well, yeah, but now that jackass is moving.
He is aloof, and he doesn't move.
Oh.
He's a hunter. He's not a hunter.
Okay. Oh, so we just, like, if we have the opportunity,
Right.
we just run over and kill him. Alright. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing to
Getting rid of him?
getting rid of him.
Well, I mean, all I have to do is test my book against a 3, and that would auto-kill him.
That would be really nice. Alright, so, yeah.
Us 2, or there, and
Yeah.
then him back 1. Check campaign log. If Jordan Perry is not listed under VIP slain, he is. Oh. Since we killed him, he does not spawn.
Yay.
The 3rd night. On the evening of your 3rd night in Paris, a desperate resolve stirs within you. This cat and mouse game cannot go on any longer. One way or another, this night will end it. While you have more conviction than doubt, yep. It's the subtract thing again. So we need 5. Got to survive five or less rounds, depending.
Well, I
or
mean,
more.
we still have the ability to boost the doom per round. I mean, getting one, we can almost cut it in half if we get one each in phase. So I'm drawing now, right?
Yes, that pops. So yep.
Oh crap! Shoot! I just died.
What?
I just died.
No.
All that work for nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I was gonna be able to stop that this turn.
Is that the one where you spend a clue or
Yep.
take 2?
Yep, and I have no clues. So I have Hunting Shadow, which is a curse. It's a peril, so I couldn't tell Jeb what it is. Revelation. You must either, and you have to choose one. Either spend a clue or take 2 damage. I have no choice but to take 2 damage. If I take 2 damage, that puts me at 9 and kills me, and now I'm going to be traumatized again.
Physical trauma?
Yep.
Alright, so this is out. And you had no clues to drop.
Nope.
And let's see what lucky card I get. Test head 4.
We were so close. You're not going to be able to do this by yourself, I don't think.
Probably not, but we'll see. Test 4 head. I'm at 4 head. If you fail, take 2 horror and search your deck for a madness weakness. And then draw it. What does that one do again? If I fail, I take 2 damage. And I'm at 5. So that would kill me.
I really thought we had a shot at that until I drew that thing. And I was putting this down this turn. My true grit, so I would have had 3 more life.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. 4 against 4.
Missed it.
Missed it. So I take 2 horror, which puts me at 6. And then I search my deck for a madness weakness, which I have one in here conveniently due to this scenario. Check the campaign log. We've got more conviction. So I test my head against my book, which is 4 against 4. And I am going to commit 3 cards because I can't do 1 or 2. And that will be 1, 2, plus the question mark for my ability is 3. So I am a 7 against a 4.
Don't you have any more so you can get rid of that other card? Figures, right?
Number of...
No dooms.
So I pass, so I avoid it. Jeez. Alright. So my turn?
Yep.
Alright. First action is going to be investigate at that location.
I am so pissed right now.
Which is a 5 and I'm a 6. I needed to fail by 2 or less, and that didn't happen. So, I will go
There's so much for his plan as I can do this, Mickey.
move here because it costs 2 because of Frozen in Fear, and then Frozen in Fear test. -1. Hey, guess what? Frozen in Fear is finally gone. Alright, my turn's done. So monsters. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to move here 1. And this will go 1, make the check, 2. Alright, and then gain a resource, draw a card. Put a Doom token out at the beginning of the round. Draw a card. Attach to your location and place 2 Doom on that location. Great. So I could go 1, 2, 3. Alright, so for my I'm supposed to be flipped over. On my turn, I'm going to go 1. This is connected to here, so 2, and then 3. That's it for my turn. So monsters, this will go 1. This will go 1, 2.
Well, you just trapped yourself in.
I can go through there. And then gain a resource, draw a card. Ooh. That's not going to help me.
Ooh, never mind.
Flip this. Gain a doom. So I'm at 0 now because of the 2 there.
Oh, I didn't even see those come out. I was looking at my phone.
Revelation. If there is no doom in play, nope. Otherwise, test head X, where X is the amount of doom in play. If you fail, discard 2 cards from your hand at random. So 4 against a 4.
You trying to get a clue again? What are you trying to do? Oh, you got a bad thing.
4 against a 4.
4
At
against
4, 0.
0. You
So
lose.
I failed. So I discard 2 cards randomly. No.
Those are all bad. Well, you're okay with money right now, so you don't really need
Yeah.
that.
But this was the one
I
that
know.
would let me get 2 clues.
Sheesh.
Alright.
That's awful.
So that was my thing. So my
I'm so
turn.
sad.
I'm sorry.
I am so sad. We could have made it if I wouldn't have died. I'm telling you, we could have survived. Sheesh.
Alright, so I will go 1, 2, and I can spend a resource to take the train to
Bangladesh.
here? Yeah. Go there. Alright, so into my turn. Monsters move. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought you said that those two weren't connected. Is that to that?
Oh, then I am not taking the train to there. I'm going there. Thank you for pointing that out.
How is that supposed to be placed? I mean, I feel like, yeah, I guess move it. I don't know.
Yeah. Alright, so he's going to move 1, 2. Now I am trapped.
Good luck, buddy.
Yep. Alright. Crap. So they moved. So gain a resource, draw a card.
Can you survive a horror attack?
Nope. I have 1. Oh, I could have been putting horror on him.
So
I
can
still
you
cannot survive. I can't survive 3. I can survive 2.
and a damage?
Yes.
I would say
Go
then
through him.
Well, he only moves 1. The other guy moves 2, but he doesn't attack. But then you're gonna have 2 characters. My initial thought, if you could have sucked up the horror, which you said you can't,
Right.
you just move in with him. Then he stays, and hopefully you try to evade and bolt.
Yeah. My evade is no good.
Yeah, but I know it's no good. But that was the best option between, you know.
Alright, so I drew my card. So beginning of next round, place a doom. So the doom is technically at 1. And then draw a card. That did it.
You're hosed.
Yep. When he's exhausted, he gets -3 fight, but he is not. So I'm screwed.
Mm-hmm. You got to play it out because you got to figure out what you die from.
Yeah. What do I want to die from? Oh, I'm at 1 and 1, and my stats are even, so it doesn't really matter.
You don't have to wait for me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Okay.
figure it out. I can't commit anything, so if I draw a card, I don't think cards are going to help me. I guess just try to evade. My 2 against his 3. Evade. Auto fail. My 2 against his 3. Not auto fail, but still fail. My 2 against his 3. Fail. Alright.
I was right.
What is it?
You
Pick
get to
one.
choose.
Alright, so I'm done.
That would be a little too brutal if they made you take both.
Yeah. Alright, so monsters, hunters move toward me, so he's engaged with me. He moves, he's engaged with me. And then...
Oh, he smacks, though, because he only moved one space.
Each enemy attacks, so they can all attack me, so I do get to choose. I guess I'm going to take the mental damage as my death.
Really?
Yeah, because he at least has more that I can suck up. Alright, so we lost.
It's a crap game. I was so excited last week. I thought we were really close this week.
I thought I was going to win just there.
Right. So, if no resolution was reached, which means each investigator resigned or was defeated, and we were so freaking close. And you know what? I honestly kind of...
Well, I made a huge mistake early on.
Well, and so did I. Like, I had damage on me, remember, because I didn't draw my cards, and all we did was back up the drawing of the cards, and I probably had one that would have...
Oh, you had that strong thing.
I guess both of us made really, really crucial mistakes that caused us a high possibility of being able to survive these. It made such a huge difference. I really think we would have been really, really close. There's obviously no guarantee because of what you draw from there.
But still,
I mean, both of us made giant boneheaded mistakes that couldn't be rewound totally. So, kind of our fault for not being close or possibly winning. Anyways, so the resolution for being a bonehead is you lose track of yourself within the city as you flee for your life. Your feet move of their own accord. The beating of sinewy wings and screeching of creatures above you spurs you onward. Soon you find yourself running down a narrow avenue, passing a set of heavy iron gates. You are in a dead end, a court with tall old houses on either side. You turn back toward the entrance to find the shapes of many winged creatures barring your path. They are perched on the gates and on the balconies above, awaiting your doom. Walking with cold, sinister confidence, the man in black opens the iron gate and enters the court. Oh. His face gleams in the darkness. His eyes pierce your soul. For a moment, you recognize him for what he truly is. It is the last you remember of that night. Record in your campaign log that you did not escape the gaze of the phantom. Empty the bag.
Empty the bag.
Alright, remove all shrouds. Which I don't even think we have any in right now, do we?
Nope.
Remove all of the... we don't have any of those either. The, I forget what they're called. Totems, I think they're called. Something like that.
Tomes?
Tomes. And all of the hearts.
These?
Yep. Jeez. Can't bring you anywhere. Then add 2 of the heart tokens to the chaos bag. So they're just going to stay in.
Except for the one that I dropped on the floor.
Right. If Jordan Perry and an opposing presence is in the victory display, which he's not because he was dead and couldn't go in anyways, record his name in the campaign log under VIP slain. He's already there though, right?
He's already slain.
Yeah. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory, which we had that thing and one of...
That's what I thought, yeah.
Right, so we have 2.
So
each.
2 victory. You said you didn't spend any, so you're at 6?
Yep.
3. Alright.
And unfortunately, that's literally it.
Oh.
We get no... That didn't help us at all. These other ones looks like they had tons of stuff in it, too. I don't know if they were good things, but... And then, to be continued, the story continues in the Pallid Mask, which is...
And I guess that means we keep these things in our deck. Because it didn't say to take them out.
Are you kidding me?
So we have a third weakness in our deck.
No.
Yep.
Unless you remember reading something that says...
I'm pretty sure.
I think once they're in, they stay in unless you're told.
Yep.
That means I have 4 things, bad things in there?
Oh yeah, because
I have the man.
Mask.